With £1 billion of government support now available, the Zero Emission Van and Truck Grant can seriously reduce the upfront purchase cost of commercial electric vehicles. For vans, by up to £5,000, and more significantly, for trucks, depending on the weight, by up to £81,000. TCO is becoming a reality for many operators. And with up to a 70% contribution towards charging infrastructure through the depot charging scheme, the time is now for companies to really start to understand their EV options. For more and more operators, the transition to electric is becoming a serious buying conversation. So let's zero in on how to take the next steps towards getting an electric truck.
How much does an electric truck cost?
The first thing most operators look at is the purchase price and compare that with diesel. The upfront price of an electric truck is higher than diesel. All vehicles in the Renault Trucks E-Tech range are eligible for the grant, and we're here to help operators through the whole process from grant application and infrastructure planning through to electric trucks on the road. But the purchase price only tells part of the story. With electric, the focus shifts from upfront vehicle cost to total cost of ownership across the life of the truck. Take a Renault Trucks D 18-ton curtainsider running around 300 kilometres a day over a 60-month term. Up front, that truck is around 1.5 times more expensive to purchase than a diesel. But add in the Zero Emissions Truck Grant and that difference drops significantly to less than 1.25 times. TCO takes into account all the costs that affect the vehicle over its life cycle. The upfront purchase costs, the repair and maintenance costs, and the fuel or energy costs. So on an electric vehicle, operators typically see savings on the energy costs, which are slightly more predictable than that of diesel, and then the repair and maintenance costs, which are on average 10% cheaper than a like-for-like diesel.
What's the best way to buy an electric truck?
In terms of finance, there are several different ways operators can fund electric trucks, similar to the traditional methods utilised for diesel. Some still want outright ownership through hire purchase. Others prefer finance lease, where they can choose whether to keep the vehicle or return it at the end of the agreement. Operating lease and contract hire models are becoming increasingly popular, particularly for operators wanting to manage risk and have flexibility while they build their EV experience. Where things differ is around the management of the batteries. With electric, it's not just about the mileage. Therefore, the total energy usage consumed by the truck in operation is equally important. And that's why Renault Trucks Financial Services has tailored funding models specifically around electric trucks, with solutions designed around the electric truck operation itself. For customers who want to build confidence before making a long-term commitment, the Vatelis EV Discovery Programme allows fleets to put trucks into operation first and then make decisions based on real-life data.
Buying an electric truck. What else do I need?
As operators get a better understanding of electric trucks, the next conversation is usually around batteries and charging them. That's why Renault Trucks offers a battery promise on our E-Tech trucks. We will underwrite battery performance for a defined period or energy usage depending on the operation. And because performance is monitored through our connected services, operators have visibility of how the truck is performing throughout its working life. But the battery performance is only part of the picture. Charging infrastructure and energy planning matter just as much. That's why at Renault Trucks we work with specialist charging and energy partners to help operators build the right solution from the start. And Renault Trucks Financial Services can support by funding the whole package, the truck and its charging infrastructure, and all bundled into a simple monthly payment. So my advice to any operator considering electric trucks is simply to start that journey as early as possible.
So the trucks are here. And in fact, at Renault Trucks, we've had electric trucks on the road working in real operations for customers across the UK for 5 years. The support is here as well, with significant grants from the government and an expert team at Renault Trucks to help you. And as Ellwyn told us, the funding is here too, for the whole package. Many operators are already getting started, but you don't need to figure it out alone. We make it easy so you can get on with the job. The time is now to zero in on understanding what electric could look like for you.